Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Christina, and in today's video I have a quick haul for you and a giveaway, which I'm really excited about. Don't mind the water and the clanking in the background. My 13-year-old is doing the dishes, praise the Lord, and this is when I have time to film this video. So we're going with it, real life happening over here. So I have a box of things from Christianbook that I picked out for all of my kids, and myself. So from ages 5 all the way to 17 and myself. So something for everyone to give you guys some ideas of the amazing things you can find on Christianbook and the amazing things you can get if you end up winning the $100 gift card to Christianbook.com. The giveaway is actually being hosted over on my Instagram page. So I will link that in the description box below so that you can click it and go enter and hopefully win. So let me show you what I got from Christianbook. I'm really excited about it because there's such a good variety here. I didn't get curriculum this time because we didn't really need curriculum, but they have amazing homeschool curriculum if you're familiar with Christianbook. We've gotten a variety of things from there. We've gotten our Middle Ages curriculum from Beautiful Feet Books from there. We've gotten our Seasons of Field Nature Science curriculum for primary grades there. So many good books, so many good curriculums. Our Explode the Code, phonics practice we've gotten there. So in here we don't have curriculum, but we have learning games, we have books. So I'm just gonna start right at the top. I got the Fallacy Detective. This I got for my 13-year-old and my 17-year-old to read with me when we kind of gather in the afternoons for our lesson time together. So things have shifted. Recently in our homeschool with how I'm doing group lessons, we are still figuring it out. There's some things I gather with just my 5 and 6-year-old for, some things I gather my 5 and 6 and 9-year-old, some things I gather my 5, 6, 9 and 13-year-old for, my 17-year-old with working a lot. I'm usually gathering with him and my 13-year-old in the afternoons. That's kind of how it's been happening recently, but this may be shifting another time soon. So just a side note for kind of schedule and rhythms, but I got this to read with them because this is all about recognizing bad reasoning. And so I'm excited to go through this with them. We have dabbled in this topic in a number of different ways, but I've been looking at this one for a while. Let me know if you've done this one. Like this says for ages 12 through adult. So I'm excited to do this with them. So learning about fallacies, bad reasoning. So this and everything else I shared today and a bunch of other things you will find on my Christianbook storefront, which is linked down in the description box as well. So next up, I got the Heroes for Young Readers story of Brother Andrew. If you've been around, you know that we really love the Christian Heroes Then and Now series, which is for ages 10 and up, which I do with my teenagers. But then we also love the Heroes for Young Readers, which are those same stories in a picture book written like in a verse form. So they're beautiful and they really introduce missionary stories to younger kids in a more age appropriate way. So these I read to all of my kids really, but these are mostly for my 5, 6, and 9-year-old with mostly my 9-year-old in mind. But these are really great. My older 2 boys, we've read God's Smuggler for Young Readers edition, and they loved it. So I'm really excited to introduce my younger kids to Brother Andrew through the Heroes for Young Readers series. Along those same lines, I did get 2 Christian Heroes Then and Now books to add to our collection. We have quite a few of them, but I've been wanting to read Elizabeth Elliot with them, and I feel like if you're going to do that, then of course you need to read Jim Elliot. So I got both of these to read with my 13 and 17-year-olds together when we gather for our group lesson time. For myself, I got Sally Clarkson's Well Lived. I love Sally Clarkson. I've had the pleasure of hearing her speak many times in person, but and I love her books as well. This is one of her newer ones, and this is Reshaping a Legacy of Gratitude and Grace. And it's just a gorgeous book. I wanted to grab this when I heard her speak at the Wild and Free conference in Franklin, Tennessee last September, and I didn't end up grabbing it, and I think it sold out. So I've been meaning to get it and finally got it. So Sally Clarkson has so much godly wisdom to share. She has raised and homeschooled all of her children, and they have really been a testament to how beautiful homeschooling is. Next up, I got 2 games. I got some Swamp, and I actually already played this morning with my kids. So this was mostly for my 5 and 6-year-old, but my 9-year-old, I had her play it with them to kind of like teach them how to play it and for her to kind of oversee it. And then I also played it a little bit later in the morning with my 6-year-old one-on-one because he kind of needed the attention, and they really enjoyed this. So this is practicing addition and subtraction in a game-based way. So really excited about this. If you want to do some games with your kids that help them develop more skills in math, games are a great way to do that. So some Swamp for addition and subtraction with mostly my 5 and 6-year-old in mind, or really only my 5 and 6-year-old in mind. And then while this is for 7 and up, I thought it would be fun for my 9-year-old. While she doesn't need a ton of practice with money, she's got like a pretty solid grip on that. I just felt like it would be fun for her. She would enjoy it. And of course it would reinforce those skills of like changing money. And also it would be something fun for her to teach her younger siblings and for them to have something to challenge them as they continue to get bigger and develop in their math skills. So I just thought that this would be fun. Like, this is something that meets them right where they're at and just is really good practice. And then this is something to challenge them and then also give a little bit of practice to my 9-year-old, because this one isn't really going to be practice for her, just fun if she wants to play it with her younger sibling. So really excited to just have these as another opportunity for them to learn through play, through games. I did grab just some new crayons because they do have like some basic supplies on Christianbook as well. And I figured I would just throw them in there because we can always use a fresh pack of crayons. So you can grab those there as well. So let me know if you've used those games, if you've read any of the books that I've shared. What are your favorite resources on Christianbook? I am always interested to see what other people get because it inspires me in the future for things I might want to get. If you are looking for homeschool books, motherhood books, books for moms about faith, any host of things like that, I have tons of that linked right in my Christianbook storefront. You can see all of my favorites that I've gotten from Christianbook. So definitely check out my storefront down in the description box below. Also click on the link to enter into the giveaway over on Instagram to get a $100 gift card to shop on christianbook.com. I hope you enjoyed seeing the stuff that I got this time around. I hope to see you soon in one of my next videos. And until next time, stay rooted.